cool. It's cool that it disappears. Right. I do not expect you to knock it prone. Can you knock it prone? No. But you hit for more damage when we throw stuff, so we're just going to throw stuff. And then we're going to block the doorway.
Covered.
That's rage. That's momentum. Right, so you haven't got any negative effects. We don't know where the dog is. Are you kidding me? No, it's not worth it. Don't crit. One down. I'm going to leave the curse off. I don't see the point.
Time for a new approach.
The dog is close. Oh, she only got 2 hit points. The dog is in this room.
This will do nicely. Death is but a word away.
Could be over there. I think it's over there. I'm going to go with an ice knife. We know where the dog is. Oh, but it's hidden.
Got it.
We have loads of these.
Doggy! No! Don't leave me!
Can't slow down.
Right, let's loot. Alt right click on a portrait for what? To look at their no, it's Tarian. There's a chest there. To look at their
Crooked touch.
weaknesses and stuff, resistances. What have we got? When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fortitude. -1 to wisdom, intelligence, and charisma for every turn remaining. Wow. When it fails a wisdom, intelligence, or charisma saving throw, having 5 or more turns of this condition. Doesn't actually do a huge amount of damage. I'm not taking his owlbear. Now that was interesting placement. Send that to Karlak.
Open up.
I knew that you could hover over them, and it usually sometimes shows you more. But I don't like if they're invisible.
Don't waste a step.
Then I'd rather them stay invisible, if that makes sense. I'm not wasting that.
You have my attention.
It adds more to the fight, and again, I don't play this to do things
Still breathing.
like
Everything.
Azriel wouldn't know where they are. They're invisible. Yeah, there's gameplay things you can do to find out where they are. I don't want to do it because we wouldn't know where they are, basically.
Please.
I'm playing the story rather than the utilizing as many game-breaking options as I can. Right, I lit a torch. So now I'll forget to do that at every other torch that we see. Oh! Oh, yeah, we can talk to him as well. Did we not take any? Oh, Gale took a bit of damage. Do we have to jump this? We can climb that.
That's curious.
The amount of them that we've seen at this point, Karlak, I'm not sure it's curious. Gale.
Well, hello. One with the weave.
He doesn't have it.
Careful, I bite.
Gale.
Looking ahead.
Shitting near and he's shitting Scout's tasks. You, Dwergar, find another way through the Shadow Curse. Sure, right, shitting near. Whoever laid this curse knew that business a lot better than you do. What was that? Gnomes. I killed you in the Underdark, you can't be. I've found your way through the curse, shitting near. The way through the Shadow Curse is to let the curse go through you.
Time to
Only fangs. No. Don't want to go through this town. So we can go that way's safe. In fact, I know what is that way. I want to come back and explore all this, but I want to fix Karlak first. Karlak's the important one. This really does feel like Mordor.
There was a struggle here. These people didn't want to go wherever they were taken.
You can have that as well. It's half of the Tieflings, isn't it? Is there any names I remember? Ikaron I remember. Cultists aren't good. There is a shop coming up nearby. Zeph. I might remember Zeph. I don't remember. Was there only one cultist that they killed? Is there really only one cultist? I know they're not armed, but come on. You had fighters with you. Right. You can do both these things. Set that on fire. Ikaron is probably the only one that we can speak to.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Or not. Ashrak?
The corpse remains silent.
I imagine I'm going to get this for most of them. We'll try one more. Memnos. I don't know if I remember that name.
The corpse remains silent.
Fair enough. We tried.
not on my mind.
Yeah, I haven't got a torch equipped. So it's not a spell, it's a cantrip, so it's not wasting anything. I don't want to go that way.
If not over, then through.
Is this gonna trigger... Because this is what we came right out into. No, it's not. Right, okay. How do I want to approach this? I've just said I'm not metagaming it. So... I think we would head in this
place
way.
is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Come on, gang.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
No save.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
I'm Azriel, a sorcerer. At your service.
Convenient that a sorcerer would emerge from the darkness of all places. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come.
How can you see them if you turn around?
Jahira!
Why the twigs? I am magic incarnate. These vines will not hold me.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
They're pretty big to be in my brain, which probably isn't that big. Oh. I should really go. I'm not a true soul. But Azriel would go. Force your own magic through the vines, weakening them. That'd be the first thing he does, and we would go... Oh, we go friends as well. No, we'd go... It's magic, so we'd go chaos. With our charisma, we'd have been fine with most things.
Stand down! Or we'll put you down!
Now I'm free of the twigs. I can explain everything.
I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harpers, cut this true soul down!
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
Oh, that's
He's the one who
cool.
protected the Emerald Grove.
That's cool.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
I work in mysterious ways.
Enlighten me. Now.
Yeah, I didn't think she'd like that. I don't think we just produced the artifact. I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I am not an absolute cultist. You get advantage because you broke the vines but haven't attacked. It is on a 21. Oh, that could have been close.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease.
I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path.
Put the fire out.
But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark.
Tell me, why have you come here?
Oh, for God's sake, game, don't do this to me. I'm here on holiday.
You're just in time for happy hour.
Hey.
There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
I hope so.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
We're gonna catch up with our people, don't worry.
Good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Ooh. Are we a Baldurian? I don't know. You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
She's too pure for this game. One thing that popped into my head while that cutscene was playing out. Some of you may know I'm currently running through Mass Effect Andromeda on a pre-recorded series.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about.
The difference in the recording, like the audio work, just not just the talent of the voice actors. I'm not saying that they're not talented in Andromeda, because I think it is a strong cast. I've not looked at it, but I think it is a strong cast. But they've put this weird reverb and echoing and things on, and even in this area where there is weird reverb and stuff going on in the background, the voices are crystal clear and delivered amazingly well. They're not mixed in weird ways. It just makes you appreciate this game and the passion and the craft work that's gone into all of it.
It'll need to. Hey! That's close enough. You ain't no Harper and you ain't no Fist. Don't need the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
So I hear. I expected a bit more decorum from a flaming fist soldier.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Easy.
May as well.
He's a bit on edge since the, incident.
A bit on edge, my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Huh. He was there. I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Consular Floric made it all the way here.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
See any movement out there?
Calm down, Fist.
About supplies. Will we make it home?
Right, we need to go talk to the quartermaster because the quartermaster has, I think, nice things. How much money have I got? 7, 9.
What's cooking?
Can't give up now.
Probably got about 11,000 at this point in time.
Ahead.
One of the oxes died, but the strange ox has taken a lot. So an ox has 15 hit points. The strange ox has 132. We're going to go and talk to that ox again. Damon.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, 2 things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlak?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
It's her choice. Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
You'd have thought Damon would have had a nice, like a handcrafted weapon or something.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
How does she even access the heart? I don't... Like, I'm curious.
There. So, did it... work?
Only one way to find out.
There's only one option here. Of course she approves. And I am fire resistant. I guess it works. Okay, Astarion almost smiling.
We're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
I'm up for that.
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you.
Don't you dare ruin it.
Engine of yours. It's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Azriel will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but At this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Thank you, Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
It's you. What are the odds?
We've had a whole conversation, Damon.
Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials? What do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the
There's
shadows.
another 3, I think.
If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Sounds like you had an interesting time in the Hells.
Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there. But it was certainly instructional.
I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it? What am I showing him? Which metal?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There's a crafting exploit on the Helldusk set. That was quick.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk armor. What did he use to craft that? It is... I mean, I can use it, but I lose... I already have disadvantage on stealth with that anyway. I could use it. Superior plate. When you hit a foe within... When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take... That's very loose wording.
I want to have a word.
We're not done. I need to see what you've got in...
Need anything?
We've already seen the Odd Ox. I found this metal in Grimforge. Is this what you mean? Pavel, the weird...
Perfect. Really? Just a moment, I'll be able to work this one quickly.
Or did I find 2 different types of metal? I don't even know what I carry around with me, to be honest. And I don't know who I'd put heavy armor on, because... Maybe Shadowheart.
There you are. And be careful who you show.
Is this just the same
It
thing?
might draw the wrong kind of attention.
No, this was the helmet. Where it has a +2 saving bonus to any spells, +1 con. It's better than that. Lord. There's other ones, isn't there? What? Hellish masks I know. I think I found a metal you could work with. What do you make of it? I'm burning something up in my inventory, aren't I?
Well. I knew I smelled something.
This is the infernal iron.
What to do with it? One moment.
Bombs? Does he make bombs, or is that from the masks?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
I don't think he's using that stuff. It is not armor, apparently. I don't know, that's heavy. I don't know who would use that. That might get sold. That can go. I mean, it's nice. Your weapon attacks deal an additional d4 fire, and your unarmed attacks... Oh, that's why, because of monks. Right, okay, cool. Karlach, potentially. And I'm wearing the helm. What am I using? Do I still have the masks? I don't see the masks. No. Whatever I'm using up. Right, what's he got? Hold on, Karlach. Now you're excited. Hold on.
Need anything?
Oh, we have masks back at camera. Let's see what you have. Sword of Life Stealing was good. On a crit. It's finesse as well. On a crit, the target takes an additional 10 necrotic. As long as it isn't a construct or undead, you also gain an additional 10 hit points. Thornblade was cast thorns, and melees deal an additional 1 d4. So that might... I don't know. It might be good for Astarion and his sneak attacks. That's still the same bow. Yeah, he sold that last time. The haste bow could be good. But it's casting haste on yourself. You'd still have that turn where you're not able to do anything. Favoured weapon has a +1 to both damage and attack rolls. That's quite nice. It's got to be bound though. This weapon deals an additional 1d6. It's quite strong. Don't like hammers though. I'm not a fan of hammers. +2 strength up to 23, but -1 intelligence, -1 wisdom. Don't know. I mean, it might be good for Karlach. Thermodynamo Axe. Whenever you deal damage, you gain 2 turns. I don't like heat. That's all just +2 stuff. I need to look at Karlach's armor situation as well. Because I can put her in medium. I don't like it. I can put her in medium. When they were at that, I think I sold him them. Sword Master Gloves. You gain proficiency with long swords, short swords, and great swords. In addition, you have +1 to... You'd only be buying it for the +1. Anyone who does melee is already going to be doing that. I don't know what Planescape Torment is. I'm guessing it's either a D&D or a magic thing. I sold him that shield as well. I thought he had better stuff. Am I thinking of the Quartermaster then? Right, well let's start with what I do want. I want that, I want that. Yes, I do want that. He's only got one of them, that's a shame. That could be good. I do like the idea of Hunter's Mark on a rogue. But it restricts you to that bow, and I don't think that's good. Haste is... yeah, haste is nice, but there is a downside to it. I sold him that. I quite like the life-stealing sword as well. And for the amount of time that Astarion is in combat, I guess we could run a short sword instead of the long sword. But I don't know where the win is. Don't know if it's a smart idea. They can go. Yeah. What did Brown the Week do? It's not bad. Was that Daddy's axe? No, it's a hand axe. I sent all the stuff to camp, didn't I? Or all the crap. To camp. Ice knife can go. We'll buy this stuff. Guess I have to keep the bell. Oh, we still have lump to call as well, actually. Rings you can have. So we still have a 0 attitude with him for some reason, but we get a 47% discount. That'll do. That's about right.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, you have some stuff to sell. Now we're talking. What are you using? You're using Harold. It's not bad. It is better than that. She's never going to use a Githyanki sword. That is heavy. I mean, I could use it and change my armor. We still have one Infernal Iron, and we're going to keep hold of that. Unseen Menace. I'm just going to sell that. I don't really know what it does. It's no better than the Returning Pike, and the Returning Pike returns, so... she has... Oh, the extra throw, right, so she's going to keep those. Someone else can wear them. That can go. She's never going to use that. Don't need to keep that. We have that. I guess we keep that. Whenever you play, you're going to be trading paralyzed. Yeah, it's tough because I'll sell things, and like stuff that you sell them doesn't disappear. So if you just change your mind within the same area, you can just go back and buy it. Obviously, you're paying for that, but yeah, there's so much. And then when you've got a certain build in mind, you're passing up on good damage stuff. We don't have a Githyanki. That would be perfect for a Githyanki. We don't have a Githyanki, so that can just go. Planescape is a unique RPG. So is it... I'm guessing it was a video game then. Maybe there's some connection to Larian with it? That can go. Githyanki armor can go. I don't know who's going to get the Gloves of Dex, but they're too good to give away. I think that's it for you. Do you want to buy a toy chest? We're still getting the discount. Here we are.
Yes?
This is all technically through me. Oh, I should put Cacophony on instead. That can go. We're definitely keeping them. I love Braces of Defense. Nobody's going to do unarmed. Let's get rid. Just get rid of it.
Don't touch me.
He's never going to run and gun 2. What's mental fatigue? Oh, it's that thing. No, that can go. We still have a camp chest full of crap as well, I think. Don't know what happened there. Right, is that better than that? Yes, it is. No, it isn't, because that has the extra damage if they still have all the hit points. If enemies still have all the hit points, you're not going to be swinging with that. That can go. You'd use that, or you might use that. I'd probably throw that. Yeah, that's good enough. It's only 91, but that clears that. Damon, I'm very disappointed with what you've got to offer. I suppose he crafts stuff for us, though.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Yeah, thanks, dude. So... Oh! I've got arrows for a Astarion at camp.
This is the best day. The best day!
Oh, a little honesty. I'm so happy for you. For both of us, if I'm honest.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
She's not wrong. Do I want to broach it now? No. No, let's... We can have a night, right? I can't wait for tonight. I'm going to hold you as close as possible.
Oh man. I can't wait.
Right, okay, but first... Why am I moving so slow? Feels like I'm moving really slow. We need to go back to camp before we go and see the other trader. Mattis?
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Not seen this.
Well, yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Kid really looks up to you. It's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Crap, Mol, we need to... Oh, God.